I honestly hope that this lighting is okay. Hey guys, new setup. Welcome to my kitchen. We're gonna be cooking dinner. Thank you, Ariel, for this idea. I'm gonna be calling this series Chefing with Shelly. Shelly is my nickname among a lot of my friends, so why not optimize the name and monetize out of it? Just kidding, I don't get anything out of this. But I'm gonna be starting a series called Chefing with Shelly, where I just cook a bunch of meals, and a lot of them are usually beginner friendly just because I am also a beginner cook, and they're meant for college students, which is what I am. So I have a bag of chicken, I have some sweet potatoes, and we're gonna see what we can whip up. But first things first, wash your hands because we're gonna get cooking. Now that we have our hands washed, I'm going to be gathering all the ingredients. I just went on a grocery run last night, so I bought some chicken that I portioned out, and we're just gonna be cooking one chicken breast, I believe this is. I don't know where I put my sweet potatoes, but I'm gonna be cooking one sweet potato. Y'all, I think I'm tripping. Like, I don't know where I put these sweet potatoes, but I bought some. I'm having like a brain fart right now. Hold on. Guys, I'm tripping. I don't know where I put these sweet potatoes. I remember where I put them. Let me gather these ingredients. I have all of my ingredients and I'll just go through them really quick. It's nothing extravagant. Again, we're on a college-friendly budget, so we're gonna be cooking college-friendly meals. Doesn't mean they're unhealthy. They're just not as intricate as, you know, a meal my mom would make. But we have base ingredients are basically going to be chicken, our sweet potato, and the veggie I chose for today are going to be some peppers. I have some garlic. Fresh garlic would be better, but I bought garlic in bulk at Costco, so I just froze them to preserve them. And an onion, and of course your seasonings. I'm just gonna go through them really quickly. Onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, and paprika, pepper, and then to help coat it, I will be using avocado oil, thanks to my roommates. Don't know which roommates this is, but I will reimburse them, don't worry. And then to cook them, I'm going to be using this avocado spray. Now, the cooking process shouldn't take you as long. It's just going to take me a bit longer because I'm filming this. But first thing I'm going to do is sharpen my knife just to ensure that we are able to cut all of our veggies and protein and things like that. That should be good. I have a cutting board right here, and I'm gonna prep the chicken first because it'll give it more time to marinate in the seasonings. But you also don't want to cross-contaminate. Even if you are cooking all of the ingredients that you're using the cutting board for, it's just better safe than sorry. I'm going to cut the chicken first. I just have this like chicken breast. I'm literally going to cube it, wash and wipe down all the surfaces that you use chicken for. What I'm literally going to do is just cut this chicken in half. Careful with your knife skills. I'm still trying to get better at using this knife. Okay, now that we have two, you want to cube them, and you're gonna want to cube them into similar piece sizes so it cooks evenly. But don't be afraid to use a knife. It's really not that scary. Okay, I'm gonna cube this chicken real quick. So I cut them into about this size. I don't know, that's probably what, half an inch maybe? One, no clue. But now that we have our chicken cut, you're gonna want to season it and mix it together. So I'm gonna get a bowl. Okay, change of POVs. I'm literally just going to mix all my seasoning in. That was my roommate, sorry. We're gonna eyeball it. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of avocado oil. We're just gonna be using regular salt. I don't know, just maybe a teaspoon. I'm not really measuring. Pepper, we're gonna add a little bit, enough to coat the all of the chicken. I'm going to be adding garlic powder. Can you see that? Sorry, I don't know. I can't see the camera. Just coating that. Same thing with onion powder. And I got most of my spices and seasonings from, I think these ones are from Target, but you can honestly get them from Walmart or whatever grocery store you have them at. I'm going to be adding paprika and a little bit of chili powder. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty because that's what cooking is honestly all about. So I'm just going to be mixing this together. And it should have a nicer color because it's been seasoned. So we're gonna set that to the side and I'm gonna wash this. So give me 1 second. Okay, we are back. Next thing I'm going to do is chop up our onion. And honestly, I'm just gonna reuse this bag as a little garbage bag because I do have some scraps that I need to throw away. There, ignore the tan. Watch tan, guys. I don't even think you can see it. Oh yeah, you definitely can, whatever. So I have an onion. You're just gonna want to peel the skin off because you don't want to eat that. So you're honestly, same thing, you're just gonna want to cut it into chunks. I'm not going to be specific and like say cut it this style, or this style. I'm honestly just going to cut it to make it edible because that's like my priority is making sure it's edible. So I'm just gonna cut it whatever way is easier, and I don't want to cut it super thick because they will shrink in the pot while they're cooking. But if you've never cut an onion before, that's totally okay. Again, it's all practice. Your knife skills honestly don't have to be that great. Just make sure your knife is sharpened, and honestly you probably won't do anything wrong. A bunch of culinary students or cooks will judge me for the way that I'm cooking right now, but honestly, I could care less because at the end of the day, I'm the one eating it and not you. Okay, whatever. That looks good. I mean, as long as it's edible, that's all that matters. I'm going to take another bowl and put these in. I don't even think I've ever made this before. I'm honestly just like winging it, so. And we have a special guest. Hey, he's watching me cook. Okay, second to last thing that we're prepping is going to be the garlic. I'm going to be cutting it this way. It is pretty frozen, but fresh garlic should be the same to deal with. I bet a lot of college students can relate of feeling in the same boat of like where they stand with cooking, because I definitely feel like I've always been interested in cooking. Growing up, I wasn't super involved in cooking. I enjoyed it, like I'd bake and stuff, but I only really got into cooking when I got older because it gives me a sense of like independence, I guess. I've basically cut them into chunks, and you don't have to do this, but I like my garlic a bit finer just so it can get into the chicken more. So I'm going to be chopping it into finer pieces. I was almost embarrassed to tell them that I was cooking just because it felt like they didn't believe in me at first. I don't know if this is a universal Filipino experience, but like my mom and her whole family like know how to cook, including my brothers. So I have this like irrational fear of them being disappointed in me. Are we getting deep on the first episode of Chefing with Shelly? Possibly. I basically felt like I was not good enough when it came to cooking, so I never cooked around them. For veggies, I'm going to be cooking peppers, so I'm just gonna wash those real quick. I'm gonna cut it on the same plate. But yeah, I had this fear of being judged for what I was doing, and I didn't want to experience that or go through that, so I just never cooked. But moving for college and being away has definitely forced me to, because I don't want to be eating out all the time. I just cut the tops off, and now what I'm gonna do is sort of like get the insides out. Most of these ingredients I bought at Trader Joe's, by the way, so. Honestly, this week was not off to a good start. Again, just cutting this into chunks. Yeah, as I was saying, it hasn't been the best start to the week. I had a chemistry test that I did not do so well on. Honestly though, everyone was in a similar boat as me, so I don't feel as bad. By the way, I'm just cutting it into small chunks as well. It's okay, we can only go up from here. That's my hope for the semester, is that we can only go up from here. I didn't start getting into cooking until this year, probably. Until I moved out, actually. Just because while I'm at home, It's so hard to cook for myself just because I have a mom who loves me so much and wants to cook for me that I just took advantage of that. I do enjoy cooking, I just couldn't turn down her cooking. We have all of our ingredients prepped. I just have to peel and cut the sweet potato. So I'll move POVs. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm going to wash my sweet potato and peel it. I feel like growing up, I was pretty picky with food. Honestly, I think I'm starting this to kind of take accountability for myself in my cooking because, like I said, I don't want to eat out 24/7 and I don't want to rely on like frozen meals because at the end of the day, knowing what you put in your body is probably the best thing for you. And honestly, making it yourself is so rewarding. Definitely building like a good relationship with food is key. I'm literally going to do the same thing and cube it to the best of my ability. And for this, we're going to put it in the air fryer. So I'm gonna be right back while I cube this and then we will get started on actually cooking because that was honestly just prepping. I have like a little wok that we're gonna cook everything in. It's one pan. I'm gonna turn it up to high. While we let that heat up, we're just gonna enjoy some time with Jupiter. Hey! Did you eat it? Did you eat it? Oh. Once it starts heating up, or once you know it starts heating up, you're gonna want to add your avocado oil. Honestly, cooking has become a form of therapy for me. First things first, I'm gonna cook the onions. You're gonna want to cook them until the onions are a little translucent. It's been about 2 minutes and you should already be able to see them becoming more translucent. I'm gonna add the chicken next. You don't want to crowd your pan, but this is also not a lot of chicken, so. Sorry y'all, change of POV. I am about to put the sweet potatoes in the air fryer. I'm gonna do 380 for about 13 minutes, and that's gonna preheat. I'm gonna line it with one of these, and then I'm going to put the sweet potatoes in. This is what it's looking like right now. You're gonna wanna routinely flip them. Honestly, cubed chicken is probably something really easy to cook. My drink of choice today is going to be sparkling water from Costco. It is the kiwi strawberry flavor. I get this in the big pack. Sparkling water is my substitute for soda. This is 0 sugar. It's only 5 calories. So, okay, I'm gonna let that cook. We're gonna put the sweet potatoes in. This may seem really overwhelming, but I promise you it is not. Oops, sorry, ignore the air fryer, we have to clean it. And then I'm gonna take these. We're gonna take it out actually. Pour them onto there. I'm gonna move them around. And then let them cook. It is finally like almost fully cooked, so before it fully cooks, I'm going to take these and just throw them in and then just mix it around. Just let that cook. We're going to be changing cameras because my camera is unfortunately running out of storage. I don't know why that is because I swear I don't have an hour's worth of footage on there, but I guess I do. I'm gonna be using the paper plate that I put my onions and garlic on because frankly, I don't care. This is what it looks like. You saw the little cooking POV. So I'm just gonna portion it out and plate what I'm going to eat now. The rest I'm going to be putting in a container. We have this. I will be adding cottage cheese for the sweet potatoes. I was gonna cut avocado, but they are not ripe yet. And I have cucumbers in the fridge that I have prepped the night before just to eat with whatever meal I cook. So I'll just put them in a little container and I'm just gonna grab a couple. I'm going to mix this cottage cheese. This is low-fat cottage cheese, so don't know how y'all like your cottage cheese, but I'm going to be putting some on the side, have some of that, and then I'm gonna have sweet potatoes. Okay, y'all, I took the sweet potatoes out, so this is how my dinner is looking. Okay, with the time that I have left, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. This is my dinner that you guys just saw. I'm about to go munch. And yeah, hopefully see you the next cooking episode. We shall see what I make next, but I'm hoping to get this video up as soon as possible. It's September 30th, so we shall see when I get this up, but... Okay, bonus clip because my camera does not have storage for some reason. So I'm gonna get a little bite of everything. It's not a cooking video without trying it, right? And don't mind my hands touching the food. Like, my hands are clean for all you haters. Mmm. Mmm. Wait, I'm kind of digging it. Mmm. Okay, that's not bad. I'd eat that. It does taste very like healthy, but hey, eat healthy, feel healthy. There you go. Bonus clip, I guess. Have a good night.